What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Hello, 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 everybody. I hope that your week is off to an amazing start. For me, my week is off to a busy start, like usual, but it's a good busy because I get a chance to do what I love to do every single day. I hope that you guys had a good weekend. As for me and my house, we had a great weekend. I got a chance to hang out with my husband and just have a great time. And guess what? It is Tuesday, and you guys know what goes down here on Tuesday. Wife Chat goes down here on Tuesday. So do me a huge, huge favor. Make sure that you're hitting the share button or the subscribe button and letting all my one sexy wives know that Wife Chat is going down. And you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Do me a huge favor and put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love to give you a shout out and let the world know where you're joining me from. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Do me a huge, huge favor and put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love, love, love to give you a shout out. And I want to start off by thanking you guys from the bottom of my heart on my YouTube channel for helping me and subscribing and being faithful to helping me reach 40,000 followers on my YouTube channel. I am just blown away. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to say thank you to Jordan Lamb of Lamb Media Company for being my social media manager. Thank you so much to you and your team for just helping me out on my social media. I am so grateful. And again, thank you to my TV team, Sean and Shawabe and Lisa and my wonderful assistant Latrency and Jordan and just you guys. Thank you so much, and Christian and Diva, you guys, thank you so much for being a part of my team. I am so grateful to each and every last one of you guys for looking out for me and for being the best in the business and allowing me to shine and do what I love to do every single day. So I am grateful. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me here on Wife Chat. Please do me a favor and put in the chat where you're joining me from. I would absolutely love, love, love to give you a shout out. And again, you guys, thank you so much for rocking with me over these years. And thank you for 40K on my YouTube. And my goal is to hit 50K before the end of this year. And I know my God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all I can ask or think. And so I am grateful. Thank you. And so tonight, this chat comes from a husband from Canada. And I love the people who follow me in Canada and around the world. I am so grateful. He's been married only 6 months. And his message to me is, Dr. Gail, why did she stop sleeping with me? He says, Dr. Gail, my wife has stopped sleeping with me. We only have been married 6 months. We both are Christians, so we dated for 2 years before we got married and engaged. We only engaged in sex 3 times before we got married. We just had to do it. Ha ha ha. But I thought it was only because of our faith that we only engaged 3 times, and I honored that. Please help me because I can't stay in a marriage that's like this if it's going to continue down this path, and we've only been married 6 months. Hi, Heather. How are you? Thank you for Real Talk, Dr. Gail. God bless you. Thank you so much, Heather. I appreciate you. Where are you joining me from? I would love to give your city or state or country a shout out. And so when this young man reached out to me, and it seems as if they're pretty young, right? He didn't give me an age, but he didn't mention that they had any children or anything like that. Anytime you guys send me a chat, I'll always try to reach back out to you to, 1, tell you that I received your chat, for 2, to ask more questions if I have more questions, and for 3, just to let you know when I'm going to be featuring your chat. However, I reached out to him and he has not returned my stuff. And so You in Ann Arbor. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you, Heather. So he didn't get back with me. So I'm assuming, and it just sounds as if they're young, and I could be wrong, but there's a couple of reasons that most women, and I've been doing this work for 20 years now. Can you believe it? I know I look 20. I'm just playing. But there's is main 5 reasons why women close their legs. Now I could be totally wrong, but again, I didn't have a chance to talk to him. But there's 5 main reasons why women decide not to sleep with their spouses. And you guys just only been at this for 6 months. Y'all was together 2 years prior to that. So it could be anything. And again, I didn't get the opportunity to talk to him, but I'm going to talk to him from a perspective of the 5 simple reasons why most women stop sleeping with their husbands. Hi, Michael. How are you? How from Albuquerque, married since '89. Wow, the same problem we have had sex in years. Is still together, very much in love and faithful. All right, thank you so much. Hi, Latanya. How are you doing from Clinton? I appreciate you. You guys, thank you so much for putting in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for supporting me on my YouTube channel. We hit 40K, and I am so grateful. So, number one reason why women stop sleeping with you is that she could be harboring some unforgiveness, right, towards you for something you did, something you said, something that you did not do. And again, I didn't get an opportunity to talk to this young man, but she could be harboring some unforgiveness and she's just not ready to talk about it. So she has reverted to not sleeping with you. Again, I'm just giving you from years and years and couples and singles and all just why people do what they do. Okay. So she could be harboring some unforgiveness that she's not ready to talk about. Or if she's talked to you about it, it seems to her as if you didn't acknowledge it and that you didn't care how she felt. So she's just holding on to that. And she's using her vagina as a lethal weapon, which is not the will of God. But again, she's harboring some unforgiveness. Number 2 reason why some women stop sleeping with you is that she's really stressed out. She's put so much stuff on her plate and she does not know what to do to alleviate all the stress that she's feeling, right? It could be that she felt the stress of the wedding and you guys are still paying for the wedding. So the bills is mounting up. It could be that she has stress at work, be that she didn't spread herself too thin because she didn't said yes to everything at church. It could be so many reasons why she's stressed out and she's not talking to you, or if she is talking to you asking for help with the house cleaning, the laundry, or whatever you guys got going on, and that has fell on a deaf ear. That could be a reason why she is withholding, because she's so stressed out and she doesn't see a way out, and at the end of the night she has nothing left to give you. Okay, that could be a reason why. And then number 3, she has a medical condition that she's not aware of. It could be that her hormones have dropped and changed and she's not aware of it, so her libido have crashed, right? And her libido could crash because of stress, but also she could have a medical condition that she's not aware of. She could have fibroids, she could have all kind of different things going on with her body that she's not aware of, and therefore her libido is crashed. Or she has a medical condition that she is aware of and she's just not ready to talk to you about it. Okay. So it could be 2 different things when it comes to a medical condition that she's aware of and she doesn't want to talk to you about it, or a medical condition that she's not aware of and that her hormones have dropped and she just doesn't know whether she's coming or going. And so therefore, and she's not feeling like herself, she's not feeling sexy, so therefore she does not want to engage. Okay. The 4th reason is, and I hate to say it, that she's either having an emotional or physical affair with someone else. So she could be getting it from somewhere else. And so therefore she doesn't want to engage with you. Now I think this one, being that you guys only been married 6 months, is a far fetch, but again, it could be. And again, I hadn't had the opportunity to talk to this young man, but it could be that scenario, that she's either having an emotional affair, especially if she has been talking to you about something like, I'm stressed out, and you just been like, whatever, 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 or she's harboring some unforgiveness, and she found someone that, to confide in, that said, oh my God, I can't believe, if it was me, I would have done this or whatever. So she has put her energy and is confiding in another man. And therefore, she's getting what she needs from there. So when she comes home, it's like, okay, I'm just, existing, and I'm going to do what I need to do, just concerning me being a wife, but not in that area. Okay. And again, I think this one is a little far fetched, because you guys only have been married 6 months. But is it a possibility? Absolutely. And I'm just giving you guys 5 general reasons why most women, not all, but most women, when they come to me, they're saying these are the reasons why I have stopped engaging. Okay. Um, Antidepressants and other medications, of course, that could be part of the medical condition, Michael. Again, I'm just giving you guys a general thing. I didn't get a chance to talk with this young man, but again, the thing is, it's not normal for you guys to be married only 6 months and be in this position. Most of the time in my practice, when I deal with people, they have been married for a long time, and they have begun to take each other for granted, and life has happened and all of these things to put them in a situation where they're dealing with a sexless marriage. Okay. And so he did not say that they was totally in a sexless marriage. What he just pretty much said, she stopped sleeping with me, and I wanted more information, like, is it that it's not as frequent as it used to be, or what is it? Has it stopped completely? I don't know those answers, because I was not able to correspond back and forth with him. And then the last thing that would make a woman stop wanting to engage is that if you're not satisfying her sexually, right? And a lot of times when you go into a marriage, you think that just because you guys have engaged, and you guys didn't engage that much, according to him, it was only 3 times, because they were trying to honor their faith and their religious convictions and stuff like that over the 2 years that they were dating. And so they only engaged 3 times. So you think that you understand and know what pleases her, right? And it could be that she's not being pleased sexually. She feels like a piece of meat laying there, and you haven't taken the time to really explore her body, and vice versa. Could be the same in for a woman, and you guys just have not gelled together in order to make sex be pleasurable, right? Because sex should be, you give pleasure and you receive pleasure. It shouldn't be one-sided. So again, if she just is laying there and feeling like she's not getting what she needs, it could be that's the reason why she has stopped wanting to engage, because it's just not a pleasurable situation for her. And again, I'm just talking general, because most of the time, if I'm able to have a dialogue, I'm able to give you guys more information. So I'm going to go back over these really, really quickly. Number one, she is harboring unforgiveness. Number two, she is really stressed out and can't handle her stress and all the stuff that she has put on her plate. Number three, she has a medical condition that she's either aware of or not aware of. And number four, she is either having an emotional or physical affair with someone else. And number five, she might not be receiving pleasure from you. And that's the reason why she has stopped engaging. Okay. And so I hope and pray that this helps somebody that's in this situation. My prayer is, and I did reach out to this young man, and I did tell him that I want to see them win. They are so new in their marriage, and I did offer him him and his wife a session because I want to see them win, and they shouldn't be in this situation within 6 months, right? And again, I don't know the root cause of this, but I am going to work to try to get him back, and get him to respond, to get a root cause in order to help them. Because again, I don't want them to start off in a sexless marriage, and I don't want him to end his marriage because he doesn't feel that there is any way out. Okay. Told me she never had an orgasm even when she was using a vibrator before we met. This is embarrassing. Well, Michael, again, the thing is that um I don't know the situation with whoever, if this is your wife, but you guys really need to get to the root cause of why she has never orgasmed. Because again, sometimes it could be a medical condition, it could be so many different things. And yes, sex toys are good, they are beneficial, but they can also be damaging as well. And again, I used to teach women how to introduce for different sex, different companies. And I've even worked with some manufacturers on how to develop sex toys. But sex toys can be good and sex toys can be bad. And it just depends on how you're using them, why you're using them, and how frequently you're using them if she is having problems. So that's a whole nother thing. Hi, Roland. How are you? The truth can hurt. Praying for you, brother. I'm glad that you are praying for him, and I pray for you guys in your marriages daily. Even though I don't know you guys, I'm up every morning praying and interceding for marriages all over the world, because again, I want to see you guys win. So you're talking about your wife, Michael. If you want, I'm open to having a free and this is for anybody. If you go to my website, you can schedule a free 15-minute discovery call with me. I'm just trying to help you with one situation and give you a tool and a strategy to get you through that. So if you guys, any of you guys need some help or whatever, please go to my website and schedule a free 15-minute discovery call. Because again, I want to see you guys win. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help you with one situation. Don't think you finna get a free session from me. All I'm asking is one situation, and I'm going to give you a tool and a strategy to help you guys. Okay. Also, some amazing things coming. I'm doing a webinar for wives called Unleash Her. And what this webinar is about is really helping women get back in touch with their sensual sexual side and help them figure out what is stifling them from really showing up in the bedroom as their authentic self. And so, Michael, this might be a good thing for your wife to take. If you go to my website, gailcrowder.com, and the banner's on there, and it's a 2.5 hour webinar, and it's on May the 4th. So anybody out there, I would absolutely love for your wives to attend. And we're going to go deep, and we're going to talk about the things that is stifling women. Some of these 5 things plus a lot more to really unleash her, because she's in there. And a lot of times religion, babies, hormones, all kind of different things can stifle us in the bedroom. And I really want to help women to get free in that area. So again, if you guys have any wife chat that you want to talk to me about, please visit my website, inbox me on any of my social media platforms. I know y'all think this is crazy, but I do check all of my own messages, and I am the one responding on all of my platforms, even though I have an amazing team, as I ticked off all of their names, that help me do what I do. I never want to get in a space where I have somebody else doing my stuff. And so it takes a lot of my time, but I am dedicated to making myself available. And I appreciate you guys. I don't take you guys for granted. And so if you want me to do a wife chat, just send me your situation. I will never ever say your name. I will just say where you're from and what your situation is, and try to give you a tool and a strategy to help you. Okay. And again, you guys, thank you so much for helping me hit 40K on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys. If you need me, you guys know how to find me. And again, thank you so much for allowing me in your personal spaces. If you want me to do a YouTube video or a wife chat about anything, please, please, please just reach out to me. I appreciate you.